Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little AEW Dynamite review. It's early afternoon. I just finished watching this shit there. I've had like 4 coffees so far today, and after watching this, I feel like going to fucking sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, straight up, I feel like I could fucking sleep for like the next 12 hours or whatever. First match, it was Chris Jericho versus Shawn Spears. MJF on commentary. Jericho has to go through the labors of Jericho. So he gets a chance to fight MJF, because MJF is such a big star, folks. Basically the same shit they did with Cody Rhodes or whatever. And this time Spears was allowed to use the chair, because he's the chairman. He botched a chair shot, almost killed Cody Rhodes or whatever. And he became the chairman or whatever. You haven't done fuck all there. The greatest thing you ever did was a botch in AEW. And you almost killed a man or whatever there. The chairman. So Jericho beat him. It was an okay match, I guess. You know, if a 50-year-old out of shape Jericho is your kind of thing or whatever there. If corny wrestling is your thing there. But there was some goofy interference. It was okay, and then the interference happened, and it kind of took me out of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Too goofy there. So Jericho wins, and then MJF comes out. He says Jericho is going to face a man that apparently stabbed somebody in the groin. He apparently robbed a bank. And the guy is Nick Gage. Hardcore indie wrestler Nick Gage. I've heard about this guy recently a little bit there. So basically, this guy comes out. He straight up looks like a prisoner. Like, I don't know if it's true that he robbed the bank or what, but he looks like a 50-year-old dude or something that's been in prison for 30 years. His face kind of had like that caveman Neanderthal look, like a big fucking chin and like no teeth, it looked like, or whatever. He was wearing a shirt, but he kind of looked like he had a bad physique a little bit there. Heard about this guy a little because of Moxley or something recently there. I was wondering, why hasn't this guy made it or whatever? And I see, he looks like a murderer or whatever. So probably not aesthetically pleasing enough for WWE. I don't know what he's like in the ring there, but apparently it's him against Jericho next week. Hopefully Jericho doesn't get, his neck broken. Maybe the guy's gonna steal his wallet or something. Hopefully everything works out. Second match, Doc Gallows defeated Big Frankie Kazarian, folks. Apparently Kazarian, he's the elite hunter. He's going to take down the elite. And he gets squashed by Doc Gallows right off the bat there. Some great booking or whatever. Oh, Frankie, we're going to fucking rejuvenate your career there. You're the elite hunter. He gets squashed by the opening act, Doc Gallows or whatever. And then Kenny and Don Callis come out with some goofy, low budget stuff. There's a beat down. It looks like a fucking lazy beat down on Kazarian. Looks like they're not even trying to make it look real. You know what I mean? Eventually, Hangman comes out there looking like he should be working at the dollar store more than challenging for the world title or whatever. Hangman comes out. There's a bit of brawling. The Dark Order come out to save him there. So nothing says world title like the Dark Order, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, in the third match, Darby Allin defeated the young up-and-coming wrestler Wheeler Yuta, or Yuta, I think it was, Wheeler Yuta. Apparently, this is a guy who started off on Dark as a jobber, and now he's making waves, and he's friends with Orange Cassidy. The guy looks like a fucking bland jobber, like a complete bland jobber, you know what I mean? Why this guy is getting any kind of push, I don't fucking get it. And outside of the ring, like Darby Allin beat him or whatever there, but outside the ring, you had Sting and Orange Cassidy engaging in wrestling comedy, like Sting, multi-time world champion. He fought a lot of greats or whatever. He's doing goofy shtick wrestling with Orange Cassidy, folks. It broke my heart there to see Sting encouraging this kind of wrestling there. It's a sign of the times, folks, the dark times. And then the Blade came out and attacked Orange Cassidy. The Blade, folks, and Orange, a big high-profile match coming up. I mean, in the fourth match, Britt Baker defeated Nyla Rose, a bunch of false finishes. They were trying to make this look like an epic match, but it looked like an epic fail to me. Horrible wrestling, low-quality wrestling. They were missing a bunch of shit, and it looked bad. I like Britt Baker there, but wrestling isn't her strong suit or whatever. And then you had a big high-profile press conference, folks, backstage with Tony Schiavone. You know, it looked like a press conference. It was all set up for a big match, folks. Santana and Ortiz versus FTR. Ho, ladies and gentlemen. This is press conference worthy here, folks. Big money match. One of them, Santana or Ortiz there. My mom was homeless. I say my mother was homeless. The other guy, I love God, I love wrestling, and I love my family. Oh, and then they broke it up like fucking cheap, for fuck's sake. Then you had Andrade, folks, struggling with the English language. It is what it is there. And since, AEW wasn't good enough for Zelina Vega or whatever, it was Chavo Guerrero who came out, folks. Chavo's going to be, I guess, the manager of Andrade. It makes sense or whatever. And then the Death Triangle came out. Pac, Ray Phoenix, and Pentagon, and Andrade was basically talking in Spanish. Hey, you're Mexican, I'm Mexican. Why are you with this white guy? Is basically what the gist of this was or whatever. We're a family with Pac. We a family. And I thought they were going to attack Pac. They probably should have. Instead, they just wasted time for about 15 minutes and nothing happened there. Might as well just break up this shitty ass death triangle, which serves no purpose. There's no reason for these two to be with Pac and vice versa. So might as well stick them with Andrade. Why not? Fifth match, Orange Cassidy defeated the Blade, folks, in a big high profile match there. It was okay, but it's like, who gives a shit kind of deal. And then, folks, in the main event for the IWGP United States Championship, it's Moxley versus Lance Archer, and Lance Archer actually won, ladies and gentlemen. So I enjoyed that part of it, Lance winning. The match was over the top, like Ambrose was doing the fork shit of Abdullah the Butcher. There was blood and stuff. So it was an okay hardcore match there. Lance Archer wins. And the winner is going to be facing the son of Aku. He's like fucking, looks like he's about 7 feet tall. He's in the Bullet Club. He's from New Japan. And apparently next week, the giant son of Aku is going to fight Lance Archer for the US IWGP US title. I guess good old Dean didn't want to do the job there for the son of Aku or whatever, so big old goofy Lance won the belt and he's going to do the job, I guess, next week or whatever for the young up-and-coming Japanese Samoan star who's American, I think. Who fucking knows, ladies and gentlemen? The son of Aku, 6'11". Why doesn't WWE hire this kid, for God's sake? His father wrestled for WWE for 20 years. God damn it. What's wrong with this picture, folks? But overall, the show was not terrible / putting me to sleep kind of deal. Some of it was okay, some of it was bad, stupid booking. Overall, I'll give it a 4.75 out of 10, almost a 5. 4.75 out of 10. Could have been better, ladies and gentlemen. By the time this main event was taking place, I was fucking struggling to stay awake. Lance Archer won. Shit. He's jobbing next week. Apart from that boring show, folks, I mean, let's be honest. Until next time, peace.